Hello again from the Kennedys. I was talking about making poultice from plantain. This here is the leaves of the plantain. A real good identifier is you can see purple on the stem that attaches to the leaves. And I'm going to get rid of that. I don't need it. Don't want it. It's not going to hurt you to use it. I just prefer to stick to the leaves. I'm going to be doctoring my bites. I've got one here on my arm. I don't know if you can see, it's starting to leak. So it's this venom or whatever it is coming out of it. So I want to then apply the poultice to draw that venom out of my body. And this is my mortar and pestle. It's for grinding, herbs, whatever. And I'm just going to take the leaves. I'm going to rip them up like so, just a little bit. Drop them in there. Once you get them ripped up, I find it helps to try to gather them and wad them up into a ball. You don't have to do this, it's just the way I find it's easier. If you kind of, back in the old day, they'd just stick it in their mouth and chew it up, right? And that's how they did it. That was how Indians made their poultices. And they'd slap it on there. But that can lead to other bacterial infections, right? And we don't want that. Thing's leaking on me. Put that in there. This there is bentonite clay. I use it a lot. They say it's what Cleopatra used. That I don't know. Wasn't there. But to do this, you just take your pestle. And you just, in a circle, grind it up. And if you look closely, you'll notice that there's like a green paste forming of where it grinds it into the mortar stone. Once you get that all ground up, the paste will be green. Then I take and I'll add about half a teaspoon of bentonite clay down in the bottom of that. It don't take much at all. And I put twice. I'll probably put 1 teaspoon in my bath soaks. Just because you don't want to use a lot. You want it to blend in with the water because it will plug drains. Then I'll come over here with another teaspoon. And drop a teaspoon of water in there. When making facials with bentonite clay or a clay pack only, it's 2 parts of water to 1 part clay. So normally it'd be 1 teaspoon of bentonite clay and 2 teaspoons of water, and you mix it up and you the paste on your face for 30 minutes or whatever. You'll feel it. Or pack it on the wound if it's a bee sting, wasp sting, doesn't matter. Any kind of bite, something that could get infected. And then you just grind it all together. And as you can see, we now have a greenish paste. You don't want there to be any kind of chunks. It looks like so. Of course, I can't apply it to that arm with that finger, but just like so. And you wipe it on the opening of the wound. Now you can do this a couple ways. You could just let it dry on there, or you can get a bandage and cover it. Which if you don't want to get it on your furniture or clothing, cover it, obviously. Try to let it dry just a hair first, or it's all going to get absorbed into whatever you're covering with instead of on it. But it works. I mean, if you saw how swollen this was the other day, you'd realize, because I mean, looking at my arm, it was curved out there right where that bite is pretty significantly, and it's gone down quite a bit. So, you know, today's day and age, everything's expensive. All the embezzlement and fraudulent overpricing within hospitals and doctors that are on every corner now. When you think about the old days, there was one for every town if you were lucky. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Our medical field has become a joke. They no longer cure, but they treat. So, you know, the horticulturalists are disappearing. It's time for us to start learning how to take care of ourselves. And this is just one small step in dealing with things like insect bites. And I hope you find it useful. Have a good day.